Hello, and thank you for your interest in Registry Reveal's domain check browser extension. As you can see here, I've already went ahead and installed the extension to this browser. This extension sort of works in the background, so there's no real benefit from pinning it, so I'm not going to pin it. The extension will obviously not interfere with your day-to-day browsing activities. It's only going to kick in and when you have a DNS error. For example, if I visit a vacant domain.com, as you can see here, it instantly takes me to a page telling me that this domain is available for me to register if I want it. And it also provides a few registrar links, the popular registrars. Those are direct links to the registration page with the domain name preloaded. So instead of you going and checking the domain name in your browser's address bar and then copying that domain to your registrar's registration page, this extension compacts that process into one step, which is basically entering the domain in your address bar. Now, with that out of the way, sometimes the extension will show you a page telling you that the domain is not available for registration. An example of such a circumstance is if we visit this website. This website is misconfigured. It's pointing at name servers that are not online or not functioning. The browser is going to take a few seconds to figure that out, and once it does, it should be showing us a page like this one telling us that the domain is not available for registration, but it also tells us that it's pointed at those name servers. Now, what that means is that from a registration perspective, the domain is registered and is not expected to go anywhere soon. It's not expected. There's no reason to assume it's going to be available soon. It's already pointing to those name servers, and those name servers are unfortunately either misconfigured or not online, etc., etc. Another interesting situation that you might come across is when you go to a domain such as this one. I found those domains in a drop list somewhere on the internet, and if you try to visit this domain name, the page is going to tell you that it's not available for registration, but also that it's pending delete. Pending delete means that this domain is expected to be available again for registration within a few days, usually less than 5 days, and at which point you may be able to capture it or register it. You may want to have some service online capture it for you, but that's a story for a different day. Another example of what the extension can do for you is, let's take a look at this website here, which I also found on a drop list online. And this domain was pending delete a day ago, maybe, or 2 days ago. And once it got dropped, someone registered the domain and now has it for sale somewhere. So that's one more situation where you might see a page and it would not be available for registration. Now, if you want to check a domain, but the domain is online, if you want to see its name servers, for example, there's this box where we could just visit google.com, and the extension is going to tell you that google.com is obviously not available for registration, and that it points to the name servers you see here. Now, for those of you who are concerned with privacy, the extension does not send any data in the background The only time it shares anything with us is when you encounter a DNS error, and basically that's essential for the plugin to work, and nothing else is ever sent to us. Definitely no personally identifiable information. Also, just so that you could rest at ease, the plugin itself or the extension itself is open source, and it is here so that you could check and make sure that no background data is being moved around. Actually, it's such a small extension. As you can see, it's a one-page extension, around 40 lines. All it does is redirect you when there's a DNS error, and that's it. So that's all for today, and thank you for watching.